Welcome to Smoothies and Movies. Today I'm going to be making a banana blueberry cacao smoothie. This recipe calls for 1 tablespoon of cacao powder, 2 ounces of blueberries, 1 cup of any plain milk, 2 bananas, and a dash of cinnamon. This is a custom smoothie, and for a spice option, I feel ginger is a good option, turmeric powder, any nice spice that anyone likes can work. It's only for a dash of flavor, not to overwhelm the drink. So that's optional. I think the cinnamon will add a nice spice and sweetness to the smoothie. After chopping the bananas and peeling the frozen skin, I put them in the blender. I put the 2 ounces of blueberries in the blender, and I have here a cup of almond cashew milk, which I think is a smooth option for blending these ingredients. Next, I'm going to put in a tablespoon of cacao powder because I like cacao and think this will be a great addition to the mixture. Now, I don't even have to pour the cinnamon in a separate spoon. I'm just gonna tap in what I feel is necessary. Cinnamon can be very flavorful, very strong. So I am only gonna just sprinkle a bit and remove oxygen from the blend and set the blend to smoothie. What I really like about the mixture is this is one of the few recipes where I actually put a banana in, and I actually like bananas in my smoothies. As you can see, it's thick, it's full, it's so juicy looking, and I am ready to try the banana blueberry cacao smoothie. Alright, now it's time to try blueberry cacao smoothie. Yes. Immediately, I taste the smoothness and the coolness from the frozen bananas, which is really nice because the bananas offer a very sweet taste, which complements the cacao flavor and heightens the cacao flavor, which is very strong as is, though it's not necessarily sweet. So now this is a much more flavorful blend, sweeter, and the blueberries definitely bolster that juicy fullness in the liquid. Bananas make smoothies very rich, creamy, thicker, sweeter. The smoothie is going to be more with a banana, and it's great to have other aspects like blueberries and the cacao to really form together to create great contributions to the overall smoothie. The cinnamon and the blueberry work together, which is nice. The cinnamon and the blueberry are more of the inhalation taste smell factor that mixes in with the cacao, though does hint very nicely together and I really like the mixture. I like the fact that the blueberry is not overwhelming and that the cinnamon, with just a good amount, will give it that spice, that nice sweet ting. Mm. I'm really enjoying this smoothie. I think it's a great mixture for anyone that wants to add anything to it. Obviously, if someone likes more cinnamon or less cinnamon, that's all right. I like the cinnamon balance as is, just a nice sprinkle, just the hint is fine. I think the smoothie has the right amount of ingredients and really gives just enough of each to be very flavorful, very enjoyable, and just an overall decent smoothie. I really don't want to stop drinking the smoothie right now. It's really good. The film of the week is Dangal. I think this film is a really well done film. The music is thematic, meaning every single song relates to the scenes of the film throughout the entire film. This is something that I'm very familiar with a play on Broadway doing or a classic Disney film doing. To see it in this light is really interesting, and I actually think the songs work really well. They're good songs and flow so well, uplifting the film, which is already an uplifting story about two daughters, Gita, Babita. True story. These two daughters undergo training from their father, starting from a very young age, and end up becoming champion representatives of India. The story is an uplifting story for all women, which is very nice. The development from being a woman athlete, a wrestler in this particular situation, growing in what some might consider a predominantly male sport, and really setting a tone and creating a pathway of success, which is branching toward other women. And obviously, there is a large credit due to the father nurturing his children to be able to have the opportunities to do so. The film touches on so many aspects of gender relations because it's one thing to look at the daughters and the growth, then the film puts in another perspective of a woman that's just about the same age going to work in the kitchen and take on these homely domestic type duties, which are really tradition within the culture of women, in particular in India, in the film. So looking at the different balances between these lifestyles is a great way the film brings the idea of opportunity and freedom and leverages how many more options are available for individuals that try really just living the life of successful choices. And I think the film does a great job of following Gita and showing different changes and adjustments that a woman might have to go through, that one woman has a history of already going through, to highlight that the opportunities are available for women. And the majority of the film does focus on the daughters. It's a funny film. It's hilarious at times because the father really wants a son to carry on a legacy, to train a son to be a champion wrestler. And the father and the mother continue to have daughters. So the film is full of jokes, cultural jokes throughout, that really enliven the film and really shows a bit more of the characteristics of the culture, which is really interesting and fun throughout the film. There's a nice balance of embracing and showing the Indian culture, aspects of Indian culture, as much as it's telling a story about these two young women and the father, this family progressing into this territory that not many people are supportive of initially, and the wife being so supportive and the family being so supportive of each other, especially in the growth periods. There are a few good twists that come about in the latter portion of the film that I think are very relevant and important, which touch on just different dynamics in organizations, concerning positions and concerning relations between families. There's really a good mirroring all throughout the film. And I think this film is really done well. It's really enjoyable, and I recommend Dangal. So thank you for watching Smoothies and Movies. If you have anything to say about any of the topics in the film, please feel free to leave a comment, like the video, share the video with anyone you feel might have something to say about the film. Stay safe, stay healthy, and keep improving.